Hello guys, welcome back to day 7, coding every single day. Today we're doing a NeetCode problem. This is an easy problem. Is an anagram. So we just take two strings and we return a boolean value. So it's going to be true if they are an anagram and false if it isn't. Off first glance, I could tell we were going to be doing hash sets, using hash sets, to see if there are any to basically limit the amount of duplicates and see if we even have the same amount of letters. The same letters, not same amount. I think the trickiest thing off like the top of my head, which I'm not very clear on how I should approach, is the amount of a certain letter that is in a string. Well, I don't know much. Oh, it's not even I don't know much. I kind of don't. I haven't really used sets that much. I'm still pretty new to them. I know how they work. I'm pretty sure they're mutable. They just aren't. They can't have any duplicates, and they're not ordered. That's from my understanding. So we have a string S and we have another string T, and we are. I want to do a bunch of if-else statements, but what I mean by bunch of if-else, I mean like check if they even have the same length, and then default to saying false. I'm just gonna do it for now. If length of S is not equal to the length of T, then we're just going to return false. Also need to know that there's hash set 1 set hash set 2 is going to be equal to a set list as well. Okay, so since we have two hash sets, I feel like figuring out, I don't want to check the answer, to be honest. I want to figure out myself. So I want to test out things and see how they might work. It might take me a lot longer to solve this problem, but I'd rather like learn from practice and learn from checking the solution, if you get my drift. So probably have to loop through every character in each one of them. So for every character in S, we want to hs1 dot add that character, into this list. I can also check if character is already in, because I want to check there's duplicates, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, can you even modify a set? Okay. So if a character already exists in the first hash set, and I want to be able to count it. Now, how should I go about counting it? I could do an array and have the character appended as well as the amount. Ooh. Should probably do it like this. Does it still work? So I can do that. Alright, if character is in the set HS1, then we are just going to do HS1. How do I find a specific element in? I don't think what I'm doing is optimal at all, but I'm just gonna go through it. How to hs1.add how to find an element in a set. So I can do the find function. I don't like that. Okay, so I'll try to make a more like an explanation of like what I am questioning in this problem. Number one, I need to find a way to solve the issue of I know how to keep track of the what if they have the same amount of characters. If not if they have the same amount of characters, yeah. We did that with the lengths. But the biggest issue is to see whether the character itself, how many times does it appear? If that makes sense. Yeah, that's the only one that's bothering me. My first thought was to make to insert it as a list, but apparently you can add a list into a set, but it has to be immutable. Can you modify an element? Ooh. Let me just test this portion. I want to see how it works. For T to add that character. Turn just one, just two. Okay. So it should print the sets that is there. Let's try. Alright, is Anagram gonna have it should work. Race car. What? ECRA, ECRA. R. Okay, this is very weird. I don't know why I didn't expect this. Sarah. So I guess it's just off chance. That's so bizarre. Okay. So we got that problem done. How do I keep track of... How to track a frequency of a letter? Whoosh. Boy, no way, boy. Ain't no way, bro. Word.count is an actual thing. That feels like a cheat. I don't want to do that. Ooh, a dictionary. That's smart. Okay. Okay. A dictionary, I can always update its value, which is handy. So what I can do is I do a same thing I did, hash sign equals, I can still have a set value. Before, this is basically what I did, right? For a character in string, I just want to add that. And we could also have a dictionary, and each key has a value. If this character is in let's say we have dictionary 1 is equal to set of values is in B1, then we're going to So the value of that key, we're going to increase it by 1. And then we're going to add that thing to the list. I'm just going to ignore this as the existence for now. Actually doesn't matter, but yeah. And we're just going to increase it. And we're going to say if, doesn't matter. I just want to increase it and I want to return HS1, D1. What the heck did I just do to my computer? Did I just break my thing? Set.add. Oh, I want to add the character. Race and if it already exists. A appears twice, so it's still supposed to be added to the thing. So we're just gonna do okay, so we got, wow, it actually works. It actually feels good. I will not lie, it actually feels good. I actually pieced up something. And I'm gonna get absolutely humbled when I see the NeetCode solution, and I'm gonna realize how inefficient, stupid, just gonna get spat on the face, bro. I'm not ready for that. Doesn't matter though, because now we have a list over here. We have a hash set here. And the way I can go about it is going to be very, very long, but it'll work. I am sure of it. Because now we know how frequently a number pulls up into the string. And we also know what exact letters we're working with. Now, if both strings, if the hash set here, or like the first hash set, the letters in it do not match the hash set of the second one, that means they had completely different what's it called? They had two completely different but this is kind of long though, because then I have to evaluate. Whoopsies. Then I have to evaluate and see like if each thing matches with the other one, which is really annoying. I will not lie. Okay. Oh, I don't want to bro. I don't know how long I've been in this problem, but at 10:40, I'm looking up the answer. I still think I can solve it. It's just, damn, I shouldn't have done it this way. I'm so tired. Okay. So we can see the frequency of each one, and I could test it out by doing this. It should work. Ignore this jump. Tells me the frequency for each one. This has to be in a, whatever, n squared or something. All right, so now you can just see. I'm gonna do the same thing for hash set 2 is equal to set and b2 is going to be equal to a dictionary. The same thing here. Plagiarize type thing, and we're gonna go over here and we're gonna change it to t. We are going to go to d2 hash set 2 2. Now that we have everything, I'm just gonna Google how to evaluate if Woohoo! This looks pretty Chinese like that. So K to K, what the hell? Whoa. That is Chinese. Trying to compare two sets of data. So these two values, okay. How would I go about finding out which variable from set 2 are in set 1? Then output this to another result. I'm curious, right? If I were to I just want to test it out. If I set 1 and then it's probably not gonna work. Going true. Else 100% not working. I wish life was this simple. Race car race or something. I don't know why it works, I'll be honest with you. Can I try another statement? Jar and jam. Rage. Why does this actually work? I doubt it's gonna work when I put it in though. That's of course, gotta type things in. All right. This is gonna be fun. Right. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not supposed to return all that. Silly me. Wow, does it actually work? Boy, no way, boy. Let's see the solution.
Hey everyone, welcome back, and let's write some more NeetCode.
I'm not trying
The
to
same,
pause.
because if they're not the same length, then of course it's impossible for them to be palindromes, so we can immediately, then we can immediately return false if they are not s, of course. So each time we see a character, so a character is basically...
So basically, I'm slightly intellectually deficient. Could have just done that. I think it'll like please my eyes if it once I do it. So I'm just do this. Doesn't do anything, but I'm gonna feel more complete. Okay, let's see his answer.
going to be s at index I.
Let me just understand it myself. Okay. So first of all, his code is way cleaner. He has 2 for loops, which is what I did too, but his is way more just visually appealing. It's way shorter. I'm just stupid and stuff like that. Things of that nature. So, first thing he does is return counter. I'm just gonna ignore this. If length, yeah, I knew that. He sets up only 2 hash sets and not 2 dictionaries like I did. For I in range length of s, he checks. So he counts s. So he puts the counter into a hash set. And he... Okay. So this is the number, I'm assuming this is a number of characters in a hash, a set, sorry. And he plugs in the actual letter is equal to 1 plus count s dot get. So he's trying to get a specific value. What the hell is this Chinese thing?
With this line, we're just counting the occurrences of each character in string s. We can do the exact same thing with string t, just by copy paste. Is basically a default value. So 0 map, every time we see a character, we want to increment the count of that character by 1. So can we just say 1 plus this? Can we just say 1 plus this? Well, in Python, no, because what if that character doesn't even exist in the hash map yet? Then this is going to throw a key error, right? Key does not exist. So to get around that in Python, at least, there's a nice little function with hash maps that you can use that's called get. So get this, this key, and it'll basically do exactly what's being done over here on the left side, but the second parameter to this function is basically a default value. So 0 is the default value in this case. That means that if this key does not exist in the hash map, then the default value...
It's not even a hash set, bro. It's a dictionary. I lost it.
This function is going to return is 0, which is, of course, what we would want it to return, right? So with this line, we're just counting the occurrences of each character in string s. We can do the exact same thing with string t, just by copy pasting this and then changing everything to t. So making sure...
So count. So he's trying to get a specific value, which is he's trying to see if in this dictionary we have a value at this specific character in the string s. If he doesn't, it just defaults to 0. If there is, he gets that value and he adds it by 1. Very, very clean. Then he does the same thing for t. He doesn't need to check for each thing because he already checked it here. That's actually smart. And then over here, I'm assuming he's
I. So the counts are the same. Actually, in this case, we'd want to make sure that the counts are not the same, because if they're not the same, then we basically know to return false immediately, because then efficient, though it doesn't reflect.
So So he's just better than me, basically. Valid anagram. Still happy with the solution. Can't lie to you. I understand a new function dot get. Pretty simple. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching today's video. I sound pretty dead because I'm a little tired. It's 10:40. I'll see you guys tomorrow, day 8. Tomorrow, hopefully we can do medium level difficulty, and I want to start applying linked lists and hash sets. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow.